excuse to go and have a gathering or reunion. So that's really cute that he did that.
That was a cute one.
Is our weather looking cute, Riley?
I would say so.
Okay, it's been looking nice, so I'm
been
here
looking
for
nice.
it.
Yeah, let's take a live look outside right now in Kennewick through our studio Skycam. Look at that cute sunrise that's happening, pinks and blues, beautiful. We're going to be seeing a very cloudy day across the region. I'll tell you more coming up.
Also coming up in our next hour of Good Morning Northwest, new information on the man that stole from a Grandview Dollar Tree, then set it on fire, a case that's been 2 years in the making. And fake money being circulated in the area, we give you tips on how you can tell the difference between fake and real money, plus a telltale sign on the newer $100 bills. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Joel.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald. It is 6 o'clock on Thursday, April 11th, 2024.
It's Thursday. These weeks are going by very fast.
I would agree with that. Yeah, we're already in almost the middle of April.
Middle of April, and then it's gonna be May.
Exactly.
How to do that.
No, that was a perfect.
Get ready for all the NSYNC memes that are gonna be coming out in just a few weeks.
In just a few weeks, when it is gonna be May. Well, let's take a live look outside right now, thank you, so I can get away from doing these impressions, Jessica. We're seeing mid-30s in the Tri-Cities right now. It is cold outside. We're going to be seeing nice temperatures once it warms up a little bit out of these 30s, but a lot of us, that is what we're seeing this morning. Cold temperatures, cloudy and mostly dry for our day today. Nice temps as we get warmer later on. Low winds for your Thursday as well, but we're looking ahead to a beautiful weekend that's on the way. Our first alert radar is showing us all of this cloud coverage making its way across the area, so expect lots and lots of cloudy conditions for your day today. Temperatures right now 35 in Yakima, 35 in the Tri-Cities, 40 degrees in Walla Walla this morning. Our highs today, we're going to be seeing the mid to upper 60s, potentially some 70s, but Yakima mid 60s. Tri-Cities is going to be up in the upper 60s and lower 70s today. Lots of clouds for your day today. Mid to upper 60s in Walla Walla as well. Beautiful day that's ahead. We just have a lot of cloud coverage to be aware of. Have a great Thursday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. In a follow-up this morning to an arson case nearly 2 years in the making, 48-year-old Christopher Schlacks will spend the next 5 years in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. Prosecutors say Schlacks burglarized the Grandview Dollar Tree on July 4th of 2022, then set it on fire. He also set fruit bins on fire before the burglary as a distraction. Altogether, those two fires caused more than $3 million in damage. But U.S. Attorney Vanessa Waldriff released a statement saying the crimes went beyond causing financial loss.
This fire setting caused incredible damage to local businesses in Yakima and, critically, caused first responders to engage in using their resources to put out fires, to protect our neighborhoods, protect businesses. And those resources need to go to true emergencies, not ones that are committed by individuals engaged in a series of criminal activities.
Prosecutors say Schlacks had done the same thing a few days before the Grandview fires. He pleaded guilty to 3 charges. An alleged accomplice pleaded not guilty to crimes in relation to this case, and he's currently awaiting trial. A bicyclist is severely injured after being hit by a pickup truck in Yakima. This is according to the Yakima Police Department and took place at the 800 block of South 16th Avenue. YPD responded on Tuesday around 9:30 p.m. They found the injured woman in the road and she was transported to a local hospital. An investigation found the cyclist was near St. Helens Street when she was hit. The pickup was driven by a 55-year-old man who stayed at the scene and cooperated with police. YPD says speed does not appear to be a factor, but alcohol consumption or impairment could be. The driver was booked into the Yakima County Jail on vehicular assault charges. And the Yakima Police Traffic Unit is investigating, so if anybody has any information or video on the crash, contact Officer Darius Williams at 509-306-3814. And now to an alert from the Pendleton Police Department. They're saying to be on the lookout for counterfeit money that's being circulated around Pendleton. In particular, keep an eye out for $100 bills. Some telltale signs of counterfeit money or how it feels, as U.S. currency is printed on cotton and linen, not paper. Another thing to check is to feel over Ben Franklin's shoulder. The new $100 bills have raised printing, so you should be able to feel the texture. If you're in doubt, compare it to another bill. And if you work at a store or business and suspect you've been handed counterfeit money, be sure to follow your company's policy and contact police. If you have any information about this counterfeit money that's going around, Pendleton Police says you should call their office at 541-276-4411. Kennewick Police hosted Coffee with the Cop at the Barnes & Noble at the Columbia Center Mall yesterday. An officer at the event spoke with us and says this wasn't their first and it won't be their last. The officer says KPD believes it's important to have community events as it allows community members to ask questions or simply get to know the officers as people.
Because it makes us more approachable. I think that way when you see me next time at a store in uniform, out of uniform, it makes it to where it's easier to come and get to know us because you remember one of us or all of us from a past instance that was a very positive one where we shared a cup of coffee and a good conversation.
And you can recommend your favorite books to the cops. As for the next Coffee with the Cop, KPD says they don't have an exact date yet set, but they do plan to continue to have them. And the Pasco Police Department is hosting a blood drive tomorrow. That's from noon to 5 p.m. at their training facility. The American Red Cross is in need of blood donations, and the Pasco Police will not disappoint. The police training facility is located at 204 West Clark Street in Pasco. The years-long debate over what to do about downtown parking in Yakima is coming to a close. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us the Yakima City Council has finally come to a decision.
The city says the new plan is a compromise that allows parking to remain free and open while at the same time allowing a little bit more flexibility for people who want to stay a little longer downtown.
After many hours of listening, many hours of staff work, many hours of council work, I think that we came up with a very reasonable and fair and hopefully long-term solution.
Street parking will stay at a 2-hour limit, but
we will have up to 3 hours of free parking in the lots. We decided that we would try that before we got a QR code system to add additional time.
The price of a monthly parking permit, which allows people to park in those lots all day, dropped from $50 to $20. Parking tickets for staying longer than the time limit also dropped from $50 to $20, plus a shift to one standard enforcement time for all of downtown.
We're changing everything 8 to 5.
The city not relying on parking ticket and permit revenue to fund maintenance of its parking lots. Instead,
we do have some income in the general fund right now that's available for that, and we're going to use it to do the lots. They'll be crack sealed, they'll be fog sealed, which is an oil finish on them. They'll be restriped, repainted, other repairs will be done.
The city council should get a copy of that ordinance at its meeting next week and be able to take a vote. After they vote, the changes will take effect 30 days afterward, which will likely mean early May. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Emily. And now, inflation upped the cost of a long-awaited project to build an outdoor pool in East Yakima and delayed it by a couple of years. But now they're getting closer to their goal. The total cost of the proposed aquatic center at Martin Luther King Jr. Park is $10.5 million. Over $3 million from the city, $3 million from the county, over $2 million from the state, and over $2 million through community fundraising, leaving them just $400,000 short, with construction set to start in June.
So at next Tuesday night's meeting, we'll bring to them a contract for the contractor to begin the work. And we think some additional dollars will come in from now until next Tuesday. But if it doesn't, then City Council will have to make a decision whether to award that bid, even though there's a little bit of a shortfall.
If it all goes as planned, the Aquatic Center should open in June 2025. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, the Tri-Cities Amateur Hockey Association 14U Tier 2 team is celebrating as they took third in the nation. We hear from their coach, who's a Kennewick police sergeant. That is next. And Riley Fitzgerald joins us now with a quick look at your morning forecast. Hey, Riley.
Hi, Jessica. A chilly morning on this cloudy day, but it's going to be pretty nice. If there's going to be any showers, we'll talk about it coming up.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Guess that's what American Family Insurance is for. He's the wise twin.
Save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto insurance today.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks to help grow businesses, communities, families. A legacy of capability and technology that's made Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of Built Ford Tough.
Lock in a 6-year rate. Get 1.9% APR for 72 months on a 2023 F-150 only at your local Ford dealer.
Buenos dias, I'm Eddie Garcia and we're building this house.
Hey, I'm Tanya Galvez. I work at Par Lumber. And we supply Eddie with all the materials he needs.
Par, your total home building source since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
The newest Tempur-Pedic lineup is available now at More Furniture. The all-new Tempur-Adapt collection delivers exceptional body-conforming pressure relief for aches and pains. Available in a variety of soft, medium, and firm feels with cool-to-the-touch covers and renowned motion absorption. You'll get superior sleep and take 72 months to pay with interest-free financing. Only at More Furniture.
I'm late.
For what?
My period. Nick took my son to the hospital.
Grey's Anatomy. Viewer discretion advised.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Guess that's what American Family Insurance is for. He's the wise twin.
Save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto insurance today.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. The Tri-Cities Amateur Hockey Association 14U Tier 2 team is celebrating as the team, coached by a Kennewick police sergeant, took third place in the entire nation during a national championship. The department says this is one way officers can get to know our youth.
Yeah, so pretty crazy achievement for the Tri-City Junior Americans 14U team to take third in the nation.
Those young athletes took third this past weekend in New York and at the USA Hockey National Championship.
So their season's done now. Okay. That's the highest level that they can compete at, which is really, really cool. To take third in the entire nation, I mean, they competed against teams from Indiana, Atlanta, Connecticut.
The team is coached by KPD's very own Sergeant Ryan Kelly. They competed against teams from across the country and finished the season with a record of 64 wins, only 5 losses, and 1 tie.
It can give us a perspective that sometimes leads to a solution for a problem that doesn't end in an arrest.
KPD spokesman Isaac Merkel told me today this is just one example of the many efforts the department undertakes, all to support the community, but especially our youth. Merkel says the perspective gained by officers through coaching or volunteering helps them as they respond to calls for service.
Sergeant Kelly and his assistant coaches and the parents worked really hard all season, and they had to make their way through districts and state and then on to the national tournament where they competed very hard.
Sports, the arts, STEM, and many other youth activities have shown to be a violence and crime prevention tool. That's why KPD gets involved in other after-school programs as well.
You know, we think it's very important that youth get involved in sports, the arts, STEM, anything that they like, because it teaches great lessons about respect, hard work, and that we need everybody to work together to achieve a common goal.
Some other programs officers are currently involved with include arts and crafts with the City of Kennewick, Boys and Girls Club, art program, the YMCA STEM program, plus Tri-County Habitat for Humanity Youth Volunteer Program. And you can sign up for sign your child up right now for any of these opportunities. And we have a link to do that up on our website. That's applevalleynewsnow.com. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, PFAS contamination has been an ongoing problem for many people in Yakima. But new rules from the EPA says more homes could qualify to have water treatment systems installed by the Army. Details are coming up. And outside, looking beautiful. Temperature is 35 degrees. Riley Fitzgerald will have your first alert forecast. That is coming up shortly.
In the darkest hours,
we faced it head on.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here to answer the call. 911, what's your emergency?
911, new tonight on ABC. Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Want to drive?
Really?
Most of us agree our roads are safer when we put away our phones. But we still have some people to reach. So spread the message. And set the example. Because that's how we make the road a safer place for you and your loved ones. Together, we get there.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
You ready to hit the road in style? Well, you're in luck, because it's Winnebago weekend here at Broadmoor RV, and we have the best deals around. Whether you're chasing sunsets by the coast or trekking through the mountains, Winnebago has the right option for you. From compact RVs to luxurious motorhomes, we've got it all. Come down to Broadmoor RV April 19th through the 21st, and together, let's make camping fun.
When two family pets are killed by sheriff's deputies.
They got out their AKs in a residential neighborhood and proceeded to shoot.
Viewers asked us to find out why.
They're running around and just playing.
Apple Valley News Now digs deeper.
No one got hurt. There was no dog fights.
Trying to get answers.
The dogs didn't do anything.
We prioritize human life over a dog.
Local news you need from people you trust. Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
This newscast sponsored by Mariano Morales Law.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. We're seeing mid-30s right now in the Tri-Cities. The sun has started to come up, but it is a cloudy day across the region. Cloudy and mostly dry. We're going to be seeing nice temps, low wind, and a beautiful weekend is on the way. Let's take a look at our First Alert radar this morning. We're seeing all this cloud coverage move across the region. It's going to continue on our First Alert radar, or on our future cast. We're going to be seeing some potential showers pop in later this evening. They will be pretty quick and out of the area if you see any. Tomorrow morning, we might see some more showers in the Blue Mountain region, the foothills of the Blues. And as we get into Friday night, there's a chance of seeing some thunderstorms in the foothills of the Blues as well. Otherwise, in most of our regions, we're going to be clear and dry, especially heading into this weekend. Let's take a look at our wind speeds. Very low. 2 days ago, we had very strong winds, but today and yesterday, very low, and it's going to continue like that over the next couple of days. So low wind, I'm happy about that one. Temperatures right now, we're seeing mid-30s in the Tri-Cities and in Yakima, 40 degrees for Walla Walla, so pretty cool this morning. It's going to be getting a little nicer outside, mid to upper 60s in The Yakima Valley in the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing upper 60s and even a lower 70 there in the Tri-Cities. And in the foothills of the Blues, mid to upper 60s for the day today. Let's take a look at our temperatures for this evening. We're going to be seeing mid 40s across the region. Cloudy and overnight showers in the Blues, as we were talking about. Potential light, very quick, very light showers. Temperatures for tomorrow, mid to upper 60s and cloudy as well. Cloud conditions today and definitely tomorrow, then clearing up for our weekend. Showers in the Blues as well as potential thunderstorms again in the Walla Walla area. On our 7-day forecast in Yakima, cloudy conditions today and tomorrow, but then clearing up for the weekend, and our temperatures go up 10 degrees for Saturday and Sunday, 75 and 74 Saturday and Sunday, then dropping back down to the lower 60s for the start of next work week. Beautiful weekend is on the way. On our 7-day forecast in the Tri-Cities, again cloudy over the next couple of days, but then a beautiful weekend as our temperatures soar to the upper 70s for Saturday and Sunday. Then once again dropping on Monday to that mid 60s, then to 61 for Tuesday. So it gets cool, but we have this great weekend that we're looking forward to. Overnight lows drop as well on Monday when we see that big drop in our highs for the days. 7-day forecast in Walla Walla. We do see cloudy over the next couple of days, but then potential showers and even thunderstorms on our Friday. Temperatures clear up, conditions clear up for our Saturday and Sunday. Beautiful conditions, 70s over the weekend. Temperatures drop to the 50s over the next couple of days. Beautiful conditions for your day-to-day, just lots of cloud coverage, but nice temperatures, low winds, beautiful day today, potential light quick showers. But other than that, have a great Thursday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. In environment news now, PFAS contamination in well water has been an ongoing problem for people living near the Yakima Training Center. The U.S. Army and the Washington State Department of Ecology have been working on cleanup efforts at the center for several years now. The Army recently began installing individual water treatment systems in East Sela homes that were dealing with higher levels of contamination. And the new rules from the EPA could mean more homes qualify to have the Army install these water treatment systems, which can cost anywhere from $7,500 to $35,000 each. However, that decision will have to come from the Department of Defense. And Tri-Cities airport officials announced a brand new pilot program yesterday, which will study the effectiveness of worm-powered wastewater. That's the treatment, and our airport is the first one in the whole country to try this out. The airport is partnering with the company called Biofiltro. Officials tell us this project will study the effectiveness of worm-powered wastewater treatment on airport de-icing wastewater. De-icing is critical for aircrafts in the winter months, but the fluids are predominantly made of glycol and other ingredients that are potentially dangerous for the environment if they're not properly collected and disposed.
I was in our economic development director's office, Stephen McFadden, and he was telling me about this system that uses worms for wastewater and food processing and some ag uses where they have a need. And I was like, do you think this would work for our glycol? And he's like, I don't know. He called him up and they said they don't know. They came out, took a sample, went into their laboratory, and they said, we feel this can work.
The pilot unit is 90 square feet of Biofiltro's patented biodynamic beta system. It'll treat a portion of Tri-Cities de-icing wastewater for a 180-day period. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, if you're in the market for a house, you should know that changes are coming this summer. However, don't fret because we have tips for you coming up in our consumer news.
6 o'clock, bogey. Did you say burger? Because I can go for a burger. I'm not talking about burger. Roger that. Fire now.
Need burger? Get burger! Spicy Western Bacon Cheeseburger, only at Carl's Jr.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Get ready to experience the clairvoyance. Friday, June 21st, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, featuring never-before-seen mental magic and spectacular illusions, with a special appearance by Mr. Coney Hondini, the world's first mind-reading dog. Friday, June 21st, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Tickets at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Experience the clairvoyance live.
Massive savings are on this weekend, only at More Furniture. Choose from a wide variety, including our new spring lineup, and we'll provide free white glove delivery, special interest free financing until 2025, and we'll subtract your sales tax. And right now, we'll donate your gently used furniture free of charge. Make an impact in your local community and allow us to remove and donate your items with this limited time offer. Only at More Furniture.
The average cost of hearing aids is nearly $5,000, but now you can buy a full pair of rechargeable, wireless, nearly invisible, easy to use, and comfortable hearing devices for only $99, but only from Audient.
It's easy to use.
They're small. A pair of $99 Audient Atoms can be sold over the phone without having to see a doctor or audiologist. Call to order.
1-800-617-3809.
Stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball. Better yet, see the ball with K2 Vision RLE. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
Yeah! Oh boy, look at that Carl's Jr. burger. Bacon, jalapenos, beef, cheese, bacon, beef. $5 on the app? What? Another burger. Lettuce, cheese, melty, delicious pickle. You gotta be kidding. Barbecue sauce, strip, crunchy onion rings. $5? I'm burger rich. Need burger? Get burger. Yeah!
A great hike in a great park. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Welcome back. In consumer news, if you're in the market to buy a house, we have some tips to share with you. Here's Maribel Aber with more.
The recent landmark settlement involving the National Association of Realtors gives homebuyers a whole new set of options when house hunting. The Wall Street Journal recently outlined the changes that will come this summer for buyers. And one of the big ones is that buyers will have the option to pay for a broker services a la carte. So that means you can have an agent find house listings or even negotiate for you. But one key to using the changes to your advantage is figuring out exactly what you need to start your house hunting. Some buyers may still prefer to have an agent manage the whole process, and that's still an option as well. And buyers can even choose to just go it alone and handle the whole home buying process themselves without an agent at all. But going it alone means keeping track yourself of the various forms and deadlines. But you'll have the resources available for most things online, and you can always ask your lender questions as well. The settlement upends the decades-old long way that real estate transactions were handled. And the Journal says as part of the settlement, many buyers will need to sign agreements with their agents before they even tour a home in order to specify how much the agent will be paid. With buyers having new power to choose what services they want from a broker, you'll want to make sure you understand exactly what it is the agent will be doing to earn that commission. For more on the changes to the home buying and selling process, check out the full story at the WSJ.com.
Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, an update on the 18-year-old who's accused of plotting terror attacks against churches in Coeur d'Alene. What he said in court yesterday. Plus reactions from both former President Trump and President Biden following Arizona's Supreme Court ruling on abortion.
Thinking I should bring back my 100% all-white meat popcorn chicken combos for $6.99? You're in luck. I did. If you weren't thinking that, I bet you are now. My popcorn chicken combos are only $6.99. Get them sauced and loaded for just $1 more.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Sit pretty with spring savings at Meredith Furniture. Get $200 off all stressless recliners and ottomans, classic power-based recliners, home office chairs, and each seat of a stressless sofa, love seat, or sectional. Plus, Get 10% off the new Stressless Sky mattress and $50 off each Stressless Laurel or Mint dining chair. Shop Meredith Furniture at First and Washington in front of Hobby Lobby.
How does free college or career training sound? It's possible. Washington College Grant is one of the most generous financial aid programs in the country. Eligible Washington residents can get free money for certificate programs, job training, apprenticeships, or college. You can go full-time or part-time, so you can work and continue your education at the same time. Learn more at wagrant.org. That's wagrant.org.
The average family throws out $1,500 of food every year. That's a lot. Imagine what you could do with extra cash. There are simple ways to reduce your food waste and increase your savings. It starts with a plan and ends with a little creativity, like turning your unused food into something new. Get tips to reduce food waste and make your dollar go further. Know the cost. Use food well. Visit the website to learn how.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
Introducing the best rated burger in fast food. My new Smash Jack. A quarter-pound smashed patty with perfectly imperfect edges, melty cheese, and new boss sauce on a soft brioche bun. Just one bite and you'll have a new favorite burger. Try it today.
Welcome to Doc in the Box.
Seattle battles Dallas. NHL action Saturday at noon on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, the 18-year-old accused of plotting terror attacks against churches in Coeur d'Alene was in court yesterday. We have what happened coming up. Also, how President Biden and former President Trump are reacting to Arizona's Supreme Court ruling on a near-total abortion ban.
And a chilly morning before our cloudy but nice day. We're tracking a beautiful weekend on the way as well, which I'll tell you about coming up. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald. It is 6:30 on Thursday, April 11th, 2024.
It's 6:30. I think I need another cup of coffee.
I think so.
You don't drink coffee, do you?
No, I'm not a coffee drinker.
How do you function?
I function.
You're just like perfect.
I tell
when you just
people
wake up.
spite is how I function. But I used to get
that.
really bad sleep, and so I decided I'm not going to do caffeine anymore. And I was drinking a lot of like sodas and energy drinks, and I decided to do no more. And based on my sleep schedule, people are very surprised, or my work schedule, I guess people get surprised by it.
I need coffee with this even more. I need all sorts of caffeine.
Well,
I admire you though. That's amazing.
Thank you so much. I would say it's a morning for a cup of coffee or maybe hot chocolate in my experience. Let's take a live look outside right now in Kennewick through our Apple Valley News Now newsroom studio. We're going to be seeing, hello there. We're going to be seeing mid-30s on our in the Tri-Cities today, this morning. So it's a pretty cool day. Again, a cool morning to start out with. Cloudy conditions, mostly dry as well, but nice temps once they pick up. So that's why I say it's a good morning for a cup of coffee or maybe hot chocolate, because this morning is starting out pretty cool, but it will get a little nicer later on. Also, a beautiful weekend is ahead. Our first alert radar is showing all of this cloud coverage across our region today. Temperatures right now, pretty cool. 35 in the Tri-Cities, as I said, 35 in Yakima this morning, 40 degrees in Walla Walla. So cool this morning, but we will be on our way up. Mid-60s in the Yakima area. Lots of cloud coverage across the entire day. 68 in the Tri-Cities. We could potentially be seeing up to 70 degrees in the Tri-Cities. Mid to upper 60s in the Walla Walla area as well. Lots of cloud coverage for your day today, and eventually it will be looking pretty nice. Just lots of those clouds. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. In continuing coverage, the 18-year-old accused of plotting terror attacks against churches in Coeur d'Alene pleaded not guilty in court yesterday. Alexander Mercurio was arrested Saturday, hours before federal investigators believe he planned to attack churches as a show of support for ISIS. He's charged with attempting to provide material support to a designated foreign terrorist organization. He's scheduled to go on trial starting May 28th. And the National Transportation Safety Board is ramping up its investigation into Boeing with some investigators in Renton, Washington this week. Late yesterday, Boeing provided federal investigators with documents that may show instances where a door plug was removed from a 737 MAX as it was being assembled. The new documents could shed light on why Boeing employees did not document that key moment on the assembly line, or even explain why a door plug flew out during Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 in January. NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy told the Senate Commerce Committee that Boeing's admission that records do not exist for that work on that plane is unacceptable. The next step is to determine if Boeing workers documented that type of work in the past. NTSB investigators have also been in Renton, Washington this week, which is where the 737 MAX is assembled. The agency is conducting further interviews of Boeing and Federal Aviation Administration employees. In Arizona, the return of a near total abortion ban in the state is weighing heavily on the Trump-Biden rematch in that critical presidential battleground. CNN's Sunland Sarfati has a reaction from both former President Donald Trump and President Biden following the state Supreme Court's ruling.
Former President Donald Trump's strategy on abortion immediately being put to the test. Today, Trump saying he would not sign a national abortion ban if elected president. And distancing himself from the Arizona Supreme Court ruling Tuesday that the state's near-total abortion ban, which dates back to 1864, can be enforced.
That'll be straightened out, and as you know, it's all about states' rights. That'll be straightened out, and I'm sure that the governor and everybody else are going to bring it back into reason, and that will be taken care of, I think, very quickly.
All this coming only 2 days after the former president said abortion laws should be left to the states. President Joe Biden today responding to the Arizona ruling, offering this message to voters in the state.
Elect me. I'm in the 20th century, 21st century.
A Biden campaign spokesperson saying in a statement, Donald Trump owns the suffering and chaos happening right now, including in Arizona, because he proudly overturned Roe. The campaign also planning to dispatch Vice President Kamala Harris to the state on Friday, seeing the Arizona ban as an issue that could galvanize voters in a critical battleground state. In 2020, Biden flipped Arizona, winning by fewer than 11,000 votes after Trump carried the state 4 years earlier against Hillary Clinton. The Arizona ruling also reverberating in the state's hotly contested Senate race, which could determine control of the chamber. Republican Carrie Lake saying she opposes the decision, calling for an immediate common-sense solution, despite voicing support for the law.
It will prohibit abortion in Arizona except to save the life of a mother. And I think we're going to be paving the way and setting course for other states to follow.
Lake's Democratic opponent, Ruben Gallego,
that I'm sorry to the women of Arizona,
calling the ruling devastating and highlighting Lake's past support for the ban.
The former president also suggested that a 6-week abortion ban that'll soon take effect in Florida was probably going to change this fall. Florida voters, however, will get to weigh in on a referendum that could guarantee access to the procedure in the state's constitution. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, 27 real-life Rosie the Riveters got recognized yesterday in Washington, D.C. What they were recognized for, coming up. And Riley Fitzgerald joins us now with a quick look at your forecast. Good morning, Riley.
Well, good morning, Jessica. We're going to be seeing a chilly morning on this cloudy day. It's going to be pretty nice, though, and if we're seeing any showers, well, we'll talk about it coming up.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Dishwasher on the fritz?
laundry, giving you fits, a water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
We wondered, where do people do their banking? So we asked.
I bank at Hapo.
Hapo's my bank. I've been a member of Hapo since I was 10 years old, 60 years.
I bank at Hapo Community Credit Union.
I'm with Hapo.
You're not just a number there, you're treated really well.
I feel like they're part of my community.
It's easy, it's convenient, and I don't know, I just love the people there.
I guess the question we should be asking is, where do you credit union? Join Hapo Community Credit Union today.
April is National Foot and Ankle Health Awareness Month. If children complain about recurring foot pain or have other problems, see a doctor. Get more at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Prosser Orthopedic Center podiatrist Dr. Jerry Clifford is accepting new patients. This is how we care.
Massive savings are on this weekend, only at More Furniture. Choose from a wide variety, including our new spring lineup, and we'll provide free white glove delivery, special interest free financing until 2025, and we'll subtract your sales tax. And right now, we'll donate your gently used furniture free of charge. Make an impact in your local community and allow us to remove and donate your items with this limited time offer. Only at More Furniture.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
When two family pets are killed by sheriff's deputies,
they got out their AKs in a residential neighborhood and proceeded to shoot.
Viewers asked us to find out why.
They're running around and just playing.
Apple Valley News Now digs deeper.
No one got hurt. There was no dog fights.
Trying to get answers.
The dogs didn't do anything.
We prioritize human life over a dog.
Local news you need from people you trust. Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
Welcome back. So 27 real-life Rosie the Riveters received a Congressional Gold Medal yesterday. It's the nation's highest civilian honor, and it comes some 80 years after the women's efforts working in U.S. factories and shipyards while the men were fighting World War II. Speaker Mike Johnson presented the awards to the women for their long overdue moment of recognition. The Rosies are all at least 90 years old now, one as old as 106. And they traveled from all over the United States to attend the ceremony in Washington, D.C. The Rosie the Riveter Trust funded their trips. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, if you have kids that attend RSD schools and you have ideas on what you'd like to see from the Richland School District, you have an opportunity to do so. Next, we tell you when and where you can go to express your thoughts. And looking outside, temperatures 35 degrees. We're seeing a lot of movement on the roads. Riley Fitzgerald will have more details in that first alertful forecast. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
My name is Lauren Martin. I started to work out at Hanford in 1982, and for 20 years I worked with the fleet, repairing cranes, locomotives, cars, ambulances, fire trucks, everything. In After 20 years, then I came down with a disease. There are some very, very expensive drugs, and my copay on that is $0. All I have to do is pick up the phone and it's there.
So we'll definitely evaluate their past employment. As a registered nurse myself, I'll look through their medical records and I'll look to see maybe what medical conditions they have, and we'll be very upfront with them, honest about whether they do have a claim that could warrant benefits or not, and just kind of let them know what those next steps are, the timeline of how long it could take for them to get approved.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. In football, your team can have a bad season. In real life, when you are having a bad season, you can call Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. And with tens of millions of dollars collected on behalf of clients, we will find the best solution for your situation. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit us online at quantumlegal.com.
This is gonna be delicious. This morning, GMA's in search of America's best comfort food. From sweets to burgers, tacos, fried chicken, mac and cheese. Oh, my mouth's watering just reading this promo. Will we be at your favorite comfort food spot? It's one tasty week on GMA.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Does your phone have the Apple Valley News Now app? With top local stories, first alert weather, and an easy way to enter our contests. Make Apple Valley News Now your go-to information app. Search and download on the App Store or Google Play. Seattle battles Dallas. NHL action Saturday at noon on Apple Valley News Now. From Apple Valley News Now, first alert weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. It's a pretty chilly start to our Thursday. 35 degrees out in the Tri-Cities right now. It is going to get a little bit better today, but our conditions are cloudy and mostly dry. We've got nice temps a little bit later on and low wind and a beautiful weekend that is ahead for us. On our first alert radar, we do see all this cloud coverage covering our entire region basically so far this morning. It's going to continue. On our future cast, we see some potential scattered showers pop up throughout the day. They'll probably be very light and very quick if we do see them. Friday morning, chance of showers in the Walla Walla area and the foothills of the Blues, and tomorrow night a chance of even some thunderstorms in the foothills of the Blues, so that is something to be aware of. Otherwise, staying pretty dry and pretty clear over the rest of the region, especially as we head into our Saturday. Very dry and clear weekend that's ahead for us. Our wind speeds are pretty low right now as opposed to a couple of days ago. We have some pretty settled down wind conditions over the next couple of days, so that's something to look forward to as well. Temperatures right now across the region, we're seeing 35 in the Tri-Cities, 35 in Yakima, 32 in Ellensburg, 40 degrees in the Walla Walla area, so pretty cool as we make our way out the door so far this morning. Grab that jacket, but potentially you won't need it later on, but you might because not too much sun will be out today. Mid to upper 60s in the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing upper 60s, lower 70s today. And in the foothills of the Blues, we're seeing those mid to upper 60-degree temperatures. Our temperatures for tonight, we're going to be seeing mid 40s across the entire region. Cloudy conditions, overnight showers in the Blues, as we talked about just a little bit ago. Temperatures for tomorrow, we're seeing mid to upper 60s, again across the entire region. Cloudy conditions and showers in the Blues, potential thunderstorms as well. On our 7-day forecast, we're seeing cloudy conditions over the next couple of days, but a beautiful weekend ahead, popping up with our temperatures to 75 on Saturday for the Yakima area, dropping back down on Monday to lower 60s. Let's take a look in the Tri-Cities for our 7-day forecast. We're seeing some cloudy conditions over the next couple of days, but a big jump in our temperatures for our weekend. Our weekend is looking pretty amazing. Temperatures drop back down on Monday to the 60s. Overnight lows are also dropping as we make our way into those slightly colder temperatures at the start of next work week. On our 7-day forecast in Walla Walla, cloudy today, chance of showers and even possible thunderstorms tomorrow. Our weekend is looking fantastic though. Upper 70s for Saturday, lower 70s for Sunday, dropping down to the 50s for our Monday and Tuesday. Another chance of showers on Tuesday. Our overnight lows are dropping from the mid to upper 40s down to the mid 30s over the next couple of days. A beautiful day ahead of us. We've got a lot of cloud coverage, but otherwise great temperatures, low winds. Have a great Thursday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. In community news now, if you would like to help shape the future of Richland, then listen up. The Richland School Board of Directors is inviting Richland and West Richland residents, also community leaders and media representatives, to share their thoughts about the future of the school district. You can express your thoughts at 3 town hall meetings on future bond planning. Essentially, these meetings provide a platform for stakeholders to talk about the potential of a 3rd high school, priorities for upcoming bond packages, budgeting, and also the impact of bond plans on taxes. The meetings will take place on the 15th, 16th, and 17th, and details on where and when it is are up on your screen now. And the city of Kennewick is looking for your feedback on the future of recreation in the city, and that's today at an information and input session. It's in regards to the Kennewick Recreation and Sports Center. There's 2 meetings happening today. The first is from 2:30 to 4 o'clock at the Key Waden Community Center. The second is at Numerica Pavilion from 7 to 7:30 tonight. And at the sessions, people will take part in polls and a Build-A-Center exercise, as well as learn about the recreation study and background, and also review recreation opportunities and trends. These sessions discuss the feasibility of a state-of-the-art indoor rec and sports center and the potential for recreational facilities within the community. And we'll be right back with the morning sprint and a final check on your forecast. But first, here's a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Costco Gold Rush.
My mind was blown when we saw what the price was set at.
With the price of gold on the rise, Costco customers turning to gold bars for investment.
We bought that bar for $2,069.99, and the end of day spot for gold that day was $2,072.04. So we really paid only about $3 over spot.
Experts saying gold usually increases in value over time.
The idea is that holding on to gold will increase in value. Based on the last couple of years, gold has been on a tear and has been increasing tenfold.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on the gold bar frenzy and what you need to know before you buy and what happens when you want to sell. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
There it is. That feeling you get when you can do more with less asthma. It starts with Dupixent. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma and can help improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent helps prevent asthma attacks and can even reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Can you picture it? Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Who knows what you can do when you do more with less asthma? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic for asthma.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time right now is 6:52. We'll get to your first alert forecast in just a moment, but we begin with a look at this morning's top stories. Starting off, an arson case nearly 2 years in the making. 48-year-old Christopher Schlacks will spend the next 5 years in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. Prosecutors say Schlacks burglarized the Grandview Dollar Tree on July 4th of 2022, then set it on fire. He also set fruit bins on fire before the burglary as a distraction. Altogether, those two fires caused more than $3 million in damage. But U.S. Attorney Vanessa Waldrop released a statement saying the crimes went beyond causing financial loss. Prosecutors say Schlacks had done the same thing a few days before the Grandview fires. He pleaded guilty to 3 charges. An alleged accomplice pleaded not guilty to crimes in relation to this case, and he's currently awaiting trial. A bicyclist is severely injured after being hit by a pickup truck in Yakima. This is according to the Yakima Police Department and took place at the 800 block of South 16th Avenue. YPD responded on Tuesday around 9:30 p.m. and they found the injured woman in the road and she was transported to a local hospital. An investigation found the cyclist was near St. Helens Street when she was hit, and the pickup was driven by a 55-year-old man who stayed at the scene and cooperated with police. YPD says speed does not appear to be a factor, but alcohol consumption or impairment could be. The driver was booked into the Yakima County Jail on vehicular assault charges. And the Yakima Police Traffic Unit is investigating, so if anybody has any information or video on the crash, contact Officer Darius Williams at 509-306-3814. And the years-long debate over what to do about downtown parking in Yakima is coming to a close with new parking rules decided by council. Street parking will stay at a 2-hour limit, but they'll increase the limit to 3 hours for city-owned lots. Monthly permits for those lots drop from $50 to $20, and parking tickets for staying longer than the time limit also drop down from $50 to $20. And the city no longer relying on parking ticket and permit revenue to fund maintenance of its parking lots. The City Council should get a copy of the new ordinance at its next meeting, and the changes will go into effect 30 days after it's adopted, so likely in early May. In crime news, the 18-year-old accused of plotting terror attacks against churches in Coeur d'Alene pleaded not guilty in court yesterday. Alexander Mercurio was arrested Saturday, hours before federal investigators believe he planned to attack churches as a show of support for ISIS. He's charged with attempting to provide material support to a designated foreign terrorist organization. He's scheduled to go on trial starting May 28th. An alert from the Pendleton Police Department, they're saying to be on the lookout for counterfeit money that is being circulated around Pendleton. In particular, keep an eye out for $100 bills. Some telltale signs of counterfeit money includes how it feels, as U.S. currency is printed on cotton and linen, not on paper. And another thing to check is to feel over Ben Franklin's shoulder. The newer $100 bills have raised printing, so it should feel bumpy. And this is in the middle of the bill. These were introduced in 2018, and it was the first time that texture was incorporated onto a bill. So if you're in doubt, compare it to another bill. And if you work at a store or business and suspect you've been handed counterfeit money, be sure to follow your company's policy for that situation and contact police. If you have any information about this counterfeit money going around, Pendleton Police says you should call their office at 541-276-4411.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. This is a live look outside right now in Richland through our Columbia Point Skycam. It is pretty chilly out there, 35 in the Tri-Cities. It'll get a little bit nicer than it is this morning. Cloudy conditions, mostly dry for your day today. Nice temps, low winds, beautiful weekend is ahead. On our first alert radar, we see all of this cloud coverage heading across our region this morning. Very cloudy. It's going to stay pretty cloudy just about all day. Temperatures right now, 37 now in the Tri-Cities, 37 in Yakima. Walla Walla is seeing 40 degrees, so it is a morning. You might need to grab your jacket on the way out the door. Here's our highs today, mid to upper 60s in the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, upper 60s and lower 70s. And in the Blue Mountain region, we're seeing mid to upper 60s for our day today. Let's take a look at our temperatures for this evening. Cloudy and overnight showers, potentially in the Blues, very quick, very light if we do see any. Mid 40s in the region for this evening. And our temperatures for tomorrow, mid to upper 60s, more clouds and more potential showers in the Blues, even a potential thunderstorm tomorrow night in the foothills of the Blues. So today we've got low wind on the forecast for today, lots and lots of cloud coverage. Mostly today we're going to be in the mid to upper 60s, so it'll be pretty nice once the day gets rolling a little bit and our temps start to go up. Hope you have a great Thursday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. Thanks for waking up with us and watching Good Morning Northwest. GMA is next. Your local news is back tonight at 5, and you can always find the latest updates on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.